Good morning. Are you ready for another lesson? This one I went around and I found some objects in my house that I could do a rubbing. We're going to do an object with a rubbings. And so what I found is I have some rosemary from my garden, some pine needles, I have some coins, paper clips, even a watch band. So you can go around outside or in your house and find things that have some texture to it so that when you rub over it with a crayon, it will give it a design. All right. Now, you could draw any object. I just did a flower. You want to draw a boat or a car, you can do that as well. So let's start drawing this. What I'm going to start with was just a clean piece of paper. Now, I'm going to draw it in black first. Let's move this. I'm going to draw it in black first. You could do yours in pencil and outline it. And I'm just going to do a simple flower. Okay, so I start in the middle of my paper and I just make a little circle, and that circle is the center. And then I make my petals. Now I can make any kind of petals. This one I'm just going to make upside down U's, kind of like a daisy. My other flower had points on it. You want to double some petals, you can put some petals behind it. And this is in the center of my paper. So I have this. Then you're going to go down and draw a stem and mirror the line and make some leaves. Okay, now this design would be your positive space and all the white area would be your negative space. So in your negative space, what you need to do is just break it up with a line. Now you don't want to make small areas. You want to make fairly large areas because you're going to do rubbings in these areas and it's going to be different colors. So right now I am breaking up my negative space for smaller areas, and that is what I did. Now, what you're going to need to do is find your objects and get your crayons. Now, I am going to start, I think, with my flower, and I'm going to make it a red flower. Now, I have some coins here, and I'm going to put the coins right underneath. Now, you might have to move it because maybe you don't have enough coins to do your rubbing. Okay, and I have my coins under there, and I can feel. I take the side of my crayon, and I rub. And when you feel like there's no coins there, you can just feel it with your fingers. Then what you have to do is take your object and move your coins in the area that you weren't able to rub and start rubbing again. I'm getting quite a nice design in here. And then I have to look at it again. I didn't get quite all my areas, so I'll move it here. Make sure you stay in your flower. Fill it all in. Be interesting. You could spend a day looking for nature items or even go through your house. There's all kinds of things that you can use in your house that have some texture. When you rub against it, it will give you a design. So I'm just going to fill this in. So I have the flower done. And as you can see, the coins gave it an interesting look where it's circular inside of the flower. Now I'm going to try my pine needles, and I'm going to set it underneath my paper, and I'm going to do this bigger section up here, and I am going to pick, I think, a green. Now I'm going to rub the side of the crayon again on my pine needles, and it's giving me a nice design here. I'll move my pine needles, rub some more, fill in that area. Now you can see on this one what it did. It gave little slashes in there. Now I have some paper clips. We can try those. I'll put my paper clips down in here underneath my paper. Don't forget you'll have to move them around. And I'm going to try an orange. And you can hear, oh, these look cool. Paper clips really look nice. Move your paper clips around and just rub over them so that you can get that space. And you can see how the paper clip looks in there. Now, you're going to do that for your whole area, and you're going to have a rubbing. don't forget, you can do any kind of design. You can do a boat, you can do a book, you can do a shoe, whatever you want to draw, whatever object you want to draw, then break up the space and do your rubbings. And here again is my example that I made, and I had all different types of rubbings. I hope you enjoy this lesson, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.